Welcome back to some wintertime exploring, historical recovery. Oh, it's going to be a good day today for sure. It's been 2 months since I've been out here. Happy New Year, by the way. Today's January 1st. Yeah, I drank it up a little bit last night, but I had the day off on this lovely Wednesday. Yeah, how perfect it is out now. Check that out. Yeah, I got to be careful though. The makeup's been wiped off. The artwork has been erased for the meantime until it comes back in spring. We're going to get this new year started off right. We are. With a little exploring, that's it. Just some historical recovery. Only for a couple of hours. The sun's going to be going down at about 5 o'clock. You know how that does about this time of year. Yeah. I just finished a big move, setting up my studio space, getting everything unpacked. And I've been itching to get out for the longest time. Body's always in a state of repair because of the heavy lifting. So I had to rest up after a while. I did. Hope you guys enjoyed a little amateur video. Hopefully we find some historic relics today. But trust me, I'm confident since it's been so long since we've been out like this. And I chose the right spot. Hopefully I chose the right spot today. Yeah. I'm going to be looking like crazy out here. Like always. Look at that earth. I just want to go dig in the banks. Yeah. Looking for that stuff. But like always, if you see anything white, but really though, if you see any color, any shape and form that looks off the wall, you better be picking it up. Yeah. Because where I'm standing right now is probably where they had a Native American camp a long time ago. I'd say at least 1,000 years ago. I found a mini perfect point out here on these banks within about 300 feet out here. Yeah, but it's hard to get out here. It is. Yeah. You're going to tell me to pick up that circle. It's probably nothing. Probably a garbage can lid. Probably a cut up piece of whatever, tree. I'm focused on the white today though. The white, the black, whatever. The napping, the pottery. Yeah. I know we're going to find at least one piece out here. I know that for a fact. But we have about 4 hours to find it. Before it's another month or two before I come out. So we can allow the waters of eternity to uncover the history for us out here. So we can recover it later. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed a little amateur video. I know my videos aren't much, but they're going to get better. I moved into my new Vinci pad. I bet you saw the video. Hope you weren't too jaw-dropped. But that's the way I've always lived. I see something. I see something of interest to my left. I see some glass too. You know how I like to collect that glass. There it is right here. Is that a chip off the old block? Yeah, that's exactly what that is, but I'm not going to keep it. There's something here more monumental. Something I think I will keep if it doesn't crumble. Native American ash from a campsite. Well, it's not as good as finding the good art pieces out here. Yeah. Found our first bootleg artifact right here. Ash from a campsite. Yeah. Hopefully this is not all we're going to find today. There's a beaver's house over there. Yeah, scared the heck out of me. All I did was just take one step, and then I heard this splash, splash, splash. I thought a tree was dropping in the creek. And then I saw them. They scurried off over there in that little area. We'll see them later. We will. I just got a glimpse of their big self. Yeah, but I got a few chips off the old block. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it though. I can tell it's the chips off the old block because of its sharpness. They're coming from over there on the bank about 150 feet away. I know that for a fact because that's where I found the bigger chunks. Yeah, but I haven't found anything much. I haven't gone too far either. Yeah. Not Native American, don't worry about it, but I'm taking it though to add it to my piece. Well, oh, one of my mini pieces. That's a cool looking shard right there. Yeah. Let's just continue to search. Hopefully my nose will stop running. Hopefully I'll find something in the next 5 minutes. I don't know. I want to go say hi to that beaver. You guys are crazy. Nothing white yet. Yeah. One thing that worries me though is that these pieces are covered in a clay color, which means it's going to be harder to see it. I'm going to have to catch that reflection just right. But a lot of the pieces I found out here stood out like something so perfect because they were just wide as a sheet of paper. And I knew exactly what they were the second I saw them. Look at that preform right there. I don't know if I should keep that. Look at how they napped that edge as sharp as a blade. I think I'll just keep that to study. That used to be white. Not anymore. Of course, you never saw that. I just saw the weird shape to it. Knew I had something. But I'm praying to the good Lord right now that, me being not religious, you have to talk with them though. You do. Last time I was out here, this was underwater. It's crazy. This was under about 2 feet of water. Unrecognizable. Completely. Yeah. But I hope everybody had a good New Year's. I didn't party hard. I was unpacking boxes, setting up my studio space because I gotta get back to work. For real, I do. I've been slacking too long. It's been 6 years since I've done what I needed to do. I'm sorry about that. You'll learn more about me later. My life. Things I collect. The way I see things. The way I do things. But I know. You're probably sitting there thinking to yourself, how come you sound kind of strange today? You don't sound like you're normal, down, depressed. Ancient, but yeah, I know, because I've been resting it up. I haven't been out doing my adventures like this in at least 2.5 months, but the moving killed me. It did. I'll get back to that in a little bit in another video about how I can move so many items up 4 flights of steps. Yeah. But I see some blue. It's probably just plastic. That's exactly what it is. Piece of garbage. Franklin. I know there's stuff out here. Well, let me get back to you if I see some white, but it's going to be hard to see out here. There's an orange glow to everything. And I don't want to step on the beaver over here. Alright. Well, that's just one of my favorite hot spots where I used to find a whole bunch of stuff right through here. But this whole place has been wiped out by the waters of eternity. Thankfully. but I haven't recovered anything yet. Nothing but a bunch of perfect imagery. Yeah, the light and all out here. But the famous bank is right here. Yeah, the real bank. Yeah, ooh, it's pretty deep right here. And these waters are so cold. I tell you what though, it's so cold it feels filling up with water. Yeah, it's frigid, guys. It is. Waters are frigid today. Oh man. I'll tell you what though, it's so cold that it feels good. It shocks that sensation into your mind. Your sense. I didn't find that one single point back there, except for that one piece I think is a amateur piece that they made. Yeah, that's all I found in that piece of ash. That's crazy though. I don't know, guys. I'm going to try to keep a rational mind. I am. I think the beaver found the artifacts. I think they did. They're the ones who recovered it all. That's nice. You guys are crazy. No, I'm just kidding. The beaver didn't recover them. They were washed out of here. But we still have a long way to go if I can get through this place without freezing my butt off. Dang. Okay. Yeah, it's just frigid. It's cold. I just filled up my right boot. Halfway. Man, it is cold. I know. You guys are telling me to quit being a wimp out here. Well, you know, I'm not used to the cold weather. Anyway, I am. In my own right. But I'm bundling up like crazy. Oh, jeez. Nothing yet, guys. Nothing. This whole place has been manipulated. Are we going to find anything today? I don't know. I took that little pause because I wanted to give them an opportunity to say something. Because they like to pitch in. They do. They like to throw in more than 2 cents. Trust me on that. Whatever they throw back at us when they speak is priceless. Yeah. I hope they know that. They know I have my faith again. Yeah. You know, there's got to be something out here. But this is that famous spot right here in the waters. We had some major floods out here over the late summertime. I know you saw that after work adventure video. I came out here and found like 3 points right in here. All pristine white like they just dropped out. Yeah, you guys going to tell me to go dig in the banks? Well, I guess I might. Well, not dig, but you know, just look around. I see some white, but it's not a point. It's not that I know of. Yeah, probably just, yep, exactly. I saw the crackling on it. Yeah. Stick it in the pocket. Yeah. But here's their world famous shards over here. Every white piece you see is something that they chipped away off the old block. Yeah. Lord knows what's going to be exposed in the future. This is 2020 though. There's a chip. There's a chip. Yep, napped away. Cool. Well, sorry I didn't find anything. Sorry I blamed it on the beaver. Yeah. That's that rational mind for you right there. Try to blame it on an animal out here. They see the white, they're going to eat it. They're going to eat it up like I will. Yeah, man, who knows what's in these things? Well, I don't have a bulldozer. We'll just let the waters of eternity do their thing later. Trust me. There isn't going to be an end to that, if you know what I mean. It's beautiful out here. I see specimens I want to take all through this place. Yeah. But I'm kind of disappointed, guys. I really am. I haven't found anything at all. Nothing. Except a bunch of beauty. Well, I thought I made a good decision to come out today. On this New Year's Day, on this blindsided Wednesday. Yeah. This is my party, I guess. This is my party, I guess. But I'll tell you one thing, though. Besides all the beauty, I haven't found anything at all. Yeah. You know, I found a piece of Fire King jadeite. That's it. You already hear me talk about that all the time. Such a beautiful thing. I love that jadeite. It's just a shard that's going to go into my stash. And then a perfect piece of white quartz. That's all. Nothing big, nothing monumental, nothing historic. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me take a reference picture right quick. I like that blue tone of that natural stuff right there. That's cool. Yeah. Hope you like my beauty videos. I said beauty, not the other one. For now, anyway. Yeah. But I'm kind of disappointed. Nothing at all except stuff. Until now. I think I see a piece. In my eyes or 2013 vision. I should be a fighter pilot, they said. What'd I tell you about that white? And I think I see serrated edges on the left. Like a steak knife. Let's hope it's not broken. It's kind of dirty though. I don't even know if it's a point yet. Yeah, it is. The tip's broken though. It was hiding underneath this almost perfect circle. Thanks, guys. Hey, but we found something today. Besides that, we did. It's kind of serrated on the left and the right. Micro-napping. But it's got a broken tip. That's alright though. We still have about 3 hours to recover more. Yeah. Specimens all over the place for me to study. Just wait till you see my stashes of my olden stuff at the house. Well, my new Da Vinci pad. Dang, there's got to be more out here, guys. Not just one broken point. Come on. Not just one. Yeah. I came out on the perfect day. After many rainstorms out here. Everything looks like something, doesn't it? We run out here with one item all day. I guess that's the way it is. It's the way it's going to have to be for a while. But to be honest with you, this artifact in my hand right here is the first piece I've found in probably about 3 months. Anywhere I've ever traveled to. So it's a blessing for sure to find one again. I was afraid that I emptied out the entire state of Georgia. You guys are crazy. Yeah. Alright, let me show you this thing right quick. Oops, there's another preform right here. Another chip off the old block. Yeah, that's another big chip off the old block right there. I'm not going to keep it though. That's a bubble wrap quartz that they use in some of these pieces. That's what this is made of. Man. At least this new year got started off on the right foot for real. I'm still waiting on that third monumental large piece out here. I found two before. Yeah. Well, let me go ahead and continue my search off camera. I'll give you an update if I find something. It could be 30 seconds from now, it could be 30 minutes from now. But I'm not going to stop until the sun goes down. Heck yeah. Perfect. Heck yeah. Well, back to the beginning, back where I started off, about an hour and 45 minutes ago. I'll show you what I found later, I will. My old school footprint right here. Yeah, back to the beginning. Yeah, I had to come back because I left my gallon of water over here. So it forced me to come back and get it. Like sometimes I'll leave things behind like that so I can come back and get it. Which means I have no choice but to come back and get it, right? Yeah. Because I'm thirsty as you know what. Yeah. Leave the water back at the beginning. the beginning point. Time to get to the other side. Perfect. There's got to be more than nothing over here. There's got to be something, guys. Gotta be. After all the rainstorms we've had, you better believe we better come out with at least 2 more artifacts or something. Help us realize that there is no end to the history out here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and try to find more pieces before the sun goes down for good. Haven't found hardly anything today. I found a bunch of modern artifacts and stuff. Nice quartz, nice stuff to add in my other collections for the art and science I'm going to study. Yeah, you'll take a look at those later on. You'll get the rundown. Yeah, but at least we found one artifact. At least we found one, guys. That was it. I was hoping we'd find a lot more. I was expecting to find at least 5. Yeah. Dang. I was expecting to find at least 5 artifacts today. 5 nice ones. Got some perfect triangles all over the place. That's cool. But I'm sorry I couldn't show you more. I was hoping, we'd have a perfect day today. It has been perfect in its own right. As far as the weather goes, I know it's a little bit chilly out here. But I'm going to be alright. I definitely miss those days of finding 5 to 10 pieces of some significant history. I guess I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer. It's part of their game out here to drive me out. Make me come out every once in a while because they know what I'm looking for. Just because we don't find any now, just because we don't find 10 or 15 today, doesn't mean we're not going to find 10 or 15 later on. But they spread it out. They do. Just like we found one today, we might find 2 next time in the same area. Might find 6, might find 0. But it leads you on to help you realize that there is no end. As long as you have the knowledge, you share the knowledge. There is no end. Once you realize what a beginning is, you realize that there is no end. As long as you keep the knowledge rolling. You share the knowledge. Share what you can. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. Yeah. It's about 8 o'clock at night. Just got back to the Vinci pad in my studio space that you haven't seen yet. This place is a mess. I've only been here for like a month. But anyway, this is just going to be a quick little run through of all the stuff that we found today. All the small stuff, the little rinky-dink stuff with some historic stuff. You know how it goes with us. Hope you always enjoy our little discoveries. I know some of this stuff is more monumental than others. And some things may be more monumental than you could ever expect, ever dream of. It just depends on your perspective on many things, I guess. Yeah. But where do you guys want to start? You're probably shrugging your shoulders saying, why don't you just go ahead and start with the good stuff, Leonardo? Okay. Well, cool. We'll do that then. Well, as you know, typical point. Nice little napping on it. Some big napping, really. Yeah. I didn't know if this was an actual point or not, but it looks like they worked this thing pretty good. We need a real archaeologist to authenticate all this. But I'm confident that that's something pretty good. That's going to be the real deal Holyfield right there. Yeah, but we already know what this is. Yeah, it's got a broken tip. Sorry about that, guys. We always love finding the intact stuff, not pieces of a puzzle that's missing in time. Yeah, but that's got some cool micro-napping on it, probably at least a couple of thousand years, I hope. We have the Native American pottery. Could never forget that curve. If you ever see that walking anywhere in your adventures, those indentions, you better be picking it up, or you're going to make me disappointed. Yeah, same thing here. I could read that curve a mile away. No pun intended. You know, I'm talking about the ladies. Yeah. But I found a couple of things off camera. Actually, I found many things off camera that you guys you never saw. You're just taking a look at it now. You know, it's not really important to show all the garbage. But it's art pieces. Look at that piece of art. You just don't see it in the right perspective. The right angle. Yeah, that's just part of an insulator. Just like this big joker right here. Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. You just find these in the good old country stores, but you find them like part of a piece of a puzzle. Look at a iridescence in it. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. I study everything. Looks like Africa. Backwards, kind of. Oops. Yeah. Oh well. We have this nice little artifact here. Almost to the point where it makes me feel like it's almost impossible to find something like this in its condition right now. Look what the art is created from. By the laws of nature. Almost perfect. There's something that is a part of my body that is not quite this long, if you know what I mean. No pun intended. You need to be quiet, Da Vinci. You guys are crazy. Yeah, got the Native American ash, campsite ash. Got to be careful with this. It's as fragile as many things. Yeah, more garbage. That's it. It's just going to go into the stash like always. And then it'll be made into a much larger piece. Yeah. As you guys might know what this is. Of course I do. It's a flask. A metal flask. And this piece fell off my pocket. So I guess I can say that this is pretty modern. It's not ancient. Not at all. Not as ancient as I am. Or anything here. Probably 1970s, 1980s. Probably younger than that. Yeah. It's just going to go into the stash. That's all it's going to do. My museum. That you haven't seen yet. It's nothing that big though. It's not. Got some nice quartz. Some of it is crystal clear. Like a piece of ice. When I first found this piece right here, probably one of the most clear pieces I've ever found. Off camera, of course. Sorry about that. I guess I was just jaw dropped. Yeah, look at that. Could you imagine if this was a piece of a diamond? If only our dreams can come true, right? Yeah, but look at that. Looks like you can just stick in your glass of iced tea or something. That's awesome right there. Probably one of my better, most clear pieces. Yeah, but other things, that's all. I just test the clarity of it. See if I'm going to keep it or donate it back to the good old nature out there later on. It just depends. You know how my boxes are filled up with all this kind of stuff. That's got some blue in it. I got to take a better look. Yeah. This has got some termination to it. You saw me pick this up out of the creek earlier. You can't really see it until I do this. What the heck am I doing? What I teach you about that perspective? I'm crazy. I just want to show you the clarity of it. Yeah. It's really not that clear. But it was probably clear in the past. Yeah. It's got some straight lines. But you know, we have our perfect geometries like always. Going to the bigger stash until I start selling these things at priceless levels of money. Not priceless, but you know, I guess I'll donate these. Maybe I'll hide them like I used to in the past. Yeah, to help you see the truth. Check this out. You talk about the laws of nature. Look what the beavers did to this piece of wood. No, no, not my piece of wood. This is this is another piece of wood. You guys crazy. No, don't mind my hip hop voice. It's just compensating for the sinuses that are always messed up this time of year. You know, there's like 20 sides of me anyway. Part of everything. Just like this piece of wood, just like we are. Yeah, look at that. When I first pulled this out of the water, I know you're seeing that purple. That's the first thing that stood out. It was neon purple. It's just going to go into the stash of artwork created by the laws of nature. Yeah. Thought you might like that piece. Of course I do. Yeah. Everything else, typical pottery, could range from late 1700s all the way through the mid 1950s. Probably 1960s. I don't know. But this is just going to go into the big, the big pile. Yeah, this is probably early 1900s, late 1870s, I hope. I don't know yet. It's almost impossible to put this piece of the puzzle back together again with the other pieces. They're somewhere else, lost in time. Same thing with all these pieces. Yeah, part of my life. But anyway, you already know what this is. Smashed aluminum can. Smashed on the freeway, some kind of roadway. But what did I tell you about these lines? They speak volumes about everything. The laws of nature finish off the artwork quite nicely, don't you think? I know, you're thinking I'm off the wall. I'm crazy. No, you're crazy because you don't have the imagination for this. Because you weren't given the permission. Yeah, but I guess now you do. It's just going to go into the bigger stash. About 300. I bet you guys already know what kind of conceptual ideas I have for this. You're looking at it. I already explained it to you before. But that's cool. Design begins with a line, doesn't it? Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Hope everybody enjoys my little run through of this little, exploration we did earlier today. All these finds, nothing too big. Good start to the new year, 2020. I tell you what though, I never believed I'd ever say to myself the year 2020 until now. I made it, we all made it. Let's hope we go even further. But like I said in the past and always, you don't know the truth about the end unless you look at the beginning. Then you realize that there is no end. It's explained in everything that you look at. You just don't understand it. It's what knowledge is. You share your knowledge. You carry things over as a human race from one generation to the other. And things get created over time until you get to a certain point. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll cover that in many different videos, I guess. But it's all guided by nature, of course, isn't it? Yeah, the laws of nature, the gods, all of them. The angels, the cherubs. Yeah. But that's cool. Let's talk about that later. I got to skedaddle. Eat some food right quick and then go to bed. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a more promising day with our experiences in life. Let's always do it right.